hello. Welcome. My name is Sunsere, known here as Enamored Beauty, and as well as the same handle over on YouTube. If you're here for the first time, I welcome you, and I hope that you'll stick around. Follow me if you're watching me here on Instagram, and subscribe to me if you're catching the replay here on YouTube. Thank you so much for coming in. Tonight, we're going to be trying new makeup. I only have really one new makeup item that I'll be sharing with you all tonight, but we'll mix through some of the other things that I have here too. So again, stick around. Everything that I use tonight will be linked for you in the description box below if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Instagram, I'll be linking everything in the stories after the live is over. Let's go ahead, check the chat, and greet everyone that's here. Hello, Noelle. Hi, Keisha. Hi, Maria. Hi, Gina. And how are you all doing this evening? Thank you so much for being here and joining me. I'm going to hop right into the skin prep. My face is freshly washed. We'll be using the CREAL Moisture Source on the skin. You guys, last week was exciting because CREAL followed me here on Instagram and over on my TikTok. So that was very exciting to see them follow me. I'm very thrilled about that. And I'm hoping that that leads to some partnership work with them at some point. Gina, I am doing great as well. Thank you. Today was a very busy day. Oh, it's hot in New Zealand. Really, Maria? Lucky you guys. Hey, Kat. Good evening. Thank you for joining. I just applied my CREAL Moisture Source to the skin to replenish the moisture. As you all know, I really love that product. And so I'm so grateful that it was gifted to me. So I really enjoy it. Next, we're going to be going in with the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter in the shade 5. It looks like this. The base tonight is going to be the majority of Dior because you all know, and they're probably here to see me test the new Dior Forever Nude bronzer. This is the shade number 40. It is the 4th shade and the deepest shade in their jumbo bronzer. Let me show you what it looks like. This is what she looks like on the inside. And I am excited to give it a try. I did post a reel with a swatch of the bronzer. So we will take a look and see if it does anything for me. If it does not, you all know you will get an honest review here because that's all I do. So let's go ahead and slap this complexion on and get busy. So we're going to start with, like I said, the Forever Glow Star Filter. And I actually have the foundation that was referenced in the bronzer shade chart. So I'm going to go ahead and pop it open. I've not opened it, but we're going to open it tonight. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put 1 pump of the Star Glow. Like almost 2 full pumps, but not 2 full pumps of the Star Glow filter down. Now this gives some coverage, but very light. I'm going to apply it with my Sheer Buffer by Sonia G. And you guys know that I just put it on the palette and I spread it out, right? Because this, again, it's the Star Glow filter. So it's their sheer glow product. But it's sheer, but it gives a little bit of coverage. So I'm just going to keep going through it and then taking some on the brush and applying it to the face. The glow that this gives is so pretty. I really enjoy the product. So again, my shade is shade 5, if anybody was wondering. All right, so we're going to get that all on the face. Looks good. I see the glow. I always love the glow that this product has given. I've had it since it released, and I have not regretted this purchase at all. So all of that is gone. We are going to now go in with the foundation. So the foundation on the shade chart for this bronzer, this specific bronzer has a shade chart, and on the shade chart it lists this foundation, which is the Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation. I have the shade 5. Now, for the bronzer that I chose, the shade chart says that if you wear anywhere between shade 4 and shade 6.5, that this bronzer should bronze you. So we are going to see if that's true. All right, so this again is my palette. I'm going to just go right on top of this. And you guys see it's a brand new pump. It has never been used. And I'm going to shake it up some. And I'm going to go ahead and put one pump here. Let's see if I can get it. That's one pump. Let's just do a little bit more. So that's the amount of foundation that I put down there. I probably won't use all of that. I'm going to literally swipe my finger over that. So now I have another bottle of liquid foundation open. And I only did that because I want to actually see if it's going to work. So I wanted to use as much of the products that it is a beautiful foundation. I love it. I've had a sample of it. That's why I ended up buying a full size. Hey Lily, good evening. I was going to say good morning. Look. So I'm just putting the foundation on with my Sonia G Sheer Buffer tonight. And if you guys have never seen me use Sheer Buffer to apply foundation, it does a really nice job, especially if you want a sheerer application of your product. It can be used as that, and then you can always go back over and build, right, in the areas where it's darker. All right, here we go. For concealer, we are going to use the CREAL Face Flex in shade number 7. Mine is almost gone, you guys, but no fear because the Sephora sale is almost here. And I can save to replenish myself. So I'm excited about that. That starts April 4th, I believe is what I saw. And I am a Rouge member, so I will be able to get that good 20% off. But if the product is something you would like to try earlier than that, you can sign up for emails at Sarah Creal's website. And you can get a 15% off coupon if you've never shopped her site before. And you can use my link. Remember, using my links, you do not pay anything additional. You only pay the cost of the actual product. And then also remember that if you click one of my links and it requests you to accept cookies, please do, because that is how those sales are tracked. And that's how I will get credit for your purchase. And I thank you in advance. A lot of you shopped Chanel today, and I want to say shout out to you guys. Thank you. I appreciate your help. Everything that you all purchase, when I get a commission for it, is reinvested into the content that I provide for you all here. So that again is the CREAL Face Flex in the shade number 7. I am going to go ahead and blend it out because I really want to get into this bronzer. So let me just give you guys a little bit of detail about the bronzer. It retails for $64 US, and so far it's available at Ulta. And if you purchase it at Ulta right now, you can get 4 times the points on your purchase of all Dior products. You must activate it. Oh, this concealer is so pretty. You will not regret it. It definitely flexes with the face exactly how the name sounds. It does. I can vouch for that. So it's definitely one to try. I want to try her mascara next. Hey Yasmin, how are you? All right, so yes, so back to the bronzer. So it retails for 64 US dollars. It is a matte bronzer. It comes in 4 shades. I picked up the deepest of the 4, and that shade is 40. And again, it's targeted. It says it will work for any foundation. If in the Dior Skin Glow foundation, if you wear shades between shades 4.5, I'm sorry, 4 to 6.5, I believe is what it stated. So if you're a shade 4 to shade 6.5, then this shade of bronzer should bronze you based on that shade chart that is on the Dior website. Oh, Lily says she just picked up the new Estee Lauder concealer. Let us know how you like it. And be safe on the road, Yasmin. All right. Don't worry about the brows. We're not here for those tonight, but we will fix them up in just a moment. Hey, Brittany, how are you? Good to see you. I'm going to just brush them out real quick. At least I can get them brushed up. Oh, Yasmin said, in case anyone was curious, she's not a fan of the Victoria Beckham concealer. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that. All right. We have come to the part that I was waiting for. So I have on concealer, I have on a glowy base, and I have on the foundation. And it is time. It is time for this bronzer to bronze my face. I am hopeful. I am skeptical based on my swatch on yesterday that I posted. And I'm just hoping that it does what I need it to do tonight. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to pop her open. And we might try a few different brushes. Just depends on how this goes. Okay. So let's take a look at her one more time before we go in with a brush. Again, this is shade number 40, the deepest shade of the new Dior Forever Nude Bronzer. And it comes in 4 shades, retails for 64 US dollars, and is available now at several retailers. Specifically, if you pick it up at Ulta right now, you can get 4 times the points. And then starting on the 7th, Nordstrom also has it available right now. But starting on the 7th, the point multiplier is amazing over there. Okay? So let's get into her. Hi, Lauren. Thank you for joining. All right. So the first brush I'm going to use is my favorite bronzer brush, which is Sonia G's Niji Pro. So we'll see what the pickup is like with that. And then I might even venture into Face Pro, okay, to show you guys some different levels of application. So let's go ahead and get into it. Why don't you guys vote before I start? Put an A in the chat if you think it's going to work. Put a B in the chat if you don't think it's going to work. And I'm going to start applying. Hi, Authentically Quiche. Thank you for joining. So we're putting an A in the chat if we think this shade is going to work for me. And we're putting a B in the chat if we don't think it's going to work. So I'm going to get started. Again, this is Sonia G's Niji Pro. This is my favorite bronzer brush. And I'm going to just go, let's go here. This is the pickup that I got. All right. Dior, what is this? I'm gonna go, let's dig a little bit. Does nude mean not there? You guys know this brush is really dense too. There's no way. I mean, if nude means not there, then okay. I see something, but it's not enough. I mean, for $64, I'm gonna need more than that. Now, let me show y'all something. This is a $64 product, okay? $64. 64. Okay, I'm gonna try to, let me pick it up with Face Pro. I don't think I need to say nothing. I think y'all already know what I'm thinking. I am so disappointed. Okay, so let me show you guys this side of the face with the bronzer. This side of the face without the bronzer. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take what I've been using for the last week as my bronzer. It's a $25 product. $25. It is Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Flushed in the shade Creme Brulee. You guys, this product is amazing. And I'm going to put it on the other side of my face so that we can compare. I know that this is a cream, but that's okay. I'm trying to make a point here. Because Dior makes foundation deeper than they made this bronzer. You know? Like, what is going on in the luxury world of beauty? I'm going to go in with, again, this product here that I love. And you're going to see why. So, not only does it work well with other brands of product, I mean, seriously, it's not only buildable, it warms up the face with no problem at all. And I don't have to even think twice if this is going to work for me. And watch how I can build this up, right? Cindy said she just picked up the Dior Nude foundation, so they definitely make deeper foundations. Look at Danessa, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a side by side really quick, and then I'm going to take Danessa right over this. Oh, excuse me. All right. So this side is the new Dior. And this side is Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Flush in the shade Creme Brulee. All right. It is too bad because the packaging is beautiful. Not only that, it's too bad that the packaging is beautiful and it doesn't work for me, who my shade of foundation fits within the shade range given on the website, that it should be able to work, and it does not. Hey, it's Melissa Lorraine. Oh, you just missed it. I just covered up that Dior with Danessa. It does not work. But I will post the replay for sure for you. Well, I'll post the replay for anybody who wants to catch the replay. I'm so disappointed. But, you know, I guess everything doesn't have to work for everybody. But I was hopeful because when they released the oh, Melissa, no worries, girlfriend. I just finished watching episode 7. You guys, we're talking about Paradise. If you haven't seen that on Hulu, don't hesitate. You won't regret it. It's on season 1, and we finished episodes 1 through 7. Tonight we're going to watch the last one, which is 8. So my impression is the formula is beautiful. It's not deep enough, right? And if you can make a foundation deep enough for me, then I should be able to get a bronzer too. You know what I'm saying? I would hope so. But unfortunately, it does not work on my skin tone. And again, I am shade 5 in the Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation. And so what I would request Dior do is go back to the drawing board and give us a shade extension, please. Because you all released the Dior Forever Nude Bronzer in those 5 shades, that nothing in that shade range in the normal size bronzer was deep enough for me. Now we get the jumbo sizes, and this is still not deep enough for me. I understand it being a nude bronzer at all, but on the model it shows up. Just saying. Disappointed. It will be going back. Even their bronze, this blush is deeper. This mahogany blush is deeper than this bronzer. Let's swatch them next to each other. Let me show you guys. Right, like women of color don't need to bronze. Thanks, yes, for sure. Absolutely, period. Like, what are they, what's going on over there? Oh, Gina saw Watson and she loves it. Oh my God, this last week's episode was off the hook. Okay, so this is, again, the deepest shade in that bronzer. Let's give you guys a swatch. This is what it looks like on my finger. And this is what it looks like swatched out on my wrist. Okay? Now, this is the mahogany bronzer. I absolutely love this bronzer. We're going to See, it's not a bronzer. This blush. I'm going to use it tonight. But let's swatch it for you. This is what the shade of this blush looks like. Let me get another swatch of the blush. So as you can see, it's much deeper in tone than that bronzer is. So it's not that you can't do it. You won't do it or you didn't. I mean, which one is it? I'm confused. I'm disappointed because I love all the complexion products that I can use from Dior. So I was hoping that this bronzer was going to be it. And I don't know if the other bronzers, you guys, shade 8 is out of stock at a lot of places. And that's the one that I used in their original bronzer formula. So I don't know what's going on, if they're like discontinuing it or what. So anyhow, let's get this blush on. Yeah, but like for somebody who loves luxury makeup, it's disappointing. Seriously, it's really disappointing, man. It's like we can't wear Hermes because they won't make something deep enough for us in the bronzer category. Then, I mean, they have those blushes, but I don't own one of those either. Because for $110, it better show up on my skin tone. You know? And then, all right, so that's the Dior Rosy Glow in Mahogany. I love that shade. That blush is beautiful. Melissa Lorraine says that she never understood how companies have deep foundation shades, but not deep complexion products to go with it, i.e. Hourglass face palettes. You know what? I was thankful to be gifted this last Hourglass edit, and it's beautiful. I do love it. I do wish that bronzer shade was much deeper than it is. But ironically, it does show up on my skin tone, even better than this Dior one. So I can't even be mad at that. But what I can say is Hourglass, though, I wish you guys would give us 2 palettes for fair skin, 2 palettes for medium skin, and 2 palettes for deep skin. Because we all know and love your products. We know that the products are good, but we want to be able to wear them. And we want to be able to confidently spend our money on products that are going to work for us. We shouldn't have to be out here begging, for products to work for us. So shout out to companies like Danessa Myricks Beauty, who is very inclusive. You know what I mean? Like there's a shade for everyone. And shout out to those brands that also cater to us women of color. Colé, thank you. Range Beauty, I know, does also. I've not been able to try any of their products, but I've heard that they're beautiful. Minted Cosmetics. Who else? Yeah. I know that there's more out there. So if I did not mention your brand, I'm remiss. Sorry, but please know that if you are an inclusive brand out there, I am thankful for you being on the market. Right, we're trying. Oh yes, Pat McGrath, Fenty. Okay, you guys are dropping some inclusive brands in the chat. Drop your brand names so I can shout them out. About Face. Okay. Yeah, you're tired of the terrible options. Yes, yeah. You know what? I mean, at this point, I'm with you, Yasmin. I want to spend my money on brushes because a brush is not gonna care about what I look like, And I'm not saying that you know what I mean. It's really sad, right? Like This world is a melting pot. We all deserve to beautify ourselves in the way that we want, you know? And so for me, I like makeup. So if I like Dior, right, which I do, I love Dior, then if I can come to your counter and buy a foundation, I should be able to come to your counter and buy a bronzer that works for my skin tone. And I'm not even the deepest of the deep. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's really disappointing. Okay, I see House Labs in the chat. Hi, Kyrie, how are you? Good to see you. If you think this is Dior on the cheeks, it is not. Okay, let's just put that out there. This is Danessa Myricks Beauty in Creme Brulee, the Blurring Balm Flush. Giving, okay? Oh, Makeup Addiction, okay. NARS, yes, thank you. Yeah, I need to be able to do a full face with the brand. So Melissa Lorraine agrees with me. If we come to your counter, okay, and we can pick up a foundation and a concealer, then we should be able to get our powder and our bronzer, lipsticks and blush, eyeshadow to do our whole face. You know what I mean? Why not? Makeup Forever, MAC, okay, Smashbox, made by Mitchell. Mitchell, if you see this, can I get some curved cases, please? I want to try the new powder ones and the cream ones. And why don't we just get together and do a live or something? I would love that. I love the energy that you guys are doing over there. And I think the curve cases are just awesome. So I would love to review some of your products here on the channel. So please reach out if you're interested in doing a collab or something like that. That would be awesome. Kyrie, the question is, what is your favorite inclusive brand, or what is a brand that is inclusive? Because what we're talking about is how, you know, I can go to Dior and I can buy a foundation, you know. I can buy a glowy base. I can even buy a highlighter and a lipstick, right? But I can't get a bronzer because this is the deepest shade in their newest bronzer and it does nothing for my skin tone. But based on the shade chart, it's supposed to bronze me because I wear a shade 5 in their Dior Forever Skin Glow foundation, right? So there's that. Melissa Lorraine says she's still a MAC girl all these years later. Yes, I love MAC. I haven't shopped there in a while because the young ladies here, I haven't found one that's able to shade match me correctly. And to be quite frank, she was rude to me. So I haven't been back into that counter or that location. You're so welcome. I hope it helped. You're so welcome. I was happy to do it. Okay, they're saying, Alicia's saying one size and Guerlain. Guerlain needs some help too. I don't get it. Guerlain has some deep foundations, but they don't have a bronzer deep enough either. Yeah, girl, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm like Lil Dicky, save that money. No, we ain't doing that. This is going back. Kyrie says she thinks that Rare Beauty is inclusive, but she could be wrong. You all let us know. Is Rare Beauty, would you all consider Rare Beauty an inclusive line? Patrick Todd, Makeup by Mario, I'm seeing in the chat. Okay, well, we need to do some eyes. Oh, Bobby Brown, okay, thank you for that. Let's get some eyes on real quick. I was going to use a Mothership, but time is running, so let's just do something simple, shall we? Lancome, okay. Oh, Guerlain used to have a deeper bronzer? Okay. We're going to pull her out. NATASHA Denona Mini Eye Sculpt palette. And we're just going to do this brown here. We're going to just throw the brown on the eyes because I'm a little perturbed. Okay, so let's do that really quick. I'm going to take Sonia G's T6 right into this brown shade here. Okay, Yasmin is asking, does Bobbi Brown work for you all? She's a medium girly and the undertones are orange AF. So I can tell you, I've tried their serum foundation and my shade was warm almond. I liked how it looked on my skin. However, it wasn't my favorite product. And so I can't really say yay or nay on that. This most recent foundation that they launched, I tried and it did not look good on my skin tone. Oh, this is a pretty brown, you guys. I love this brown. NATASHA did a great job. Yeah, okay, so Alicia says the serum foundation from Bobbi Brown is beautiful. Yeah, that's the one that I tried. Oh, you can't even use matte foundations either, Yasmin? My gosh. Yeah, you know what? Foundations are a really tough thing sometimes. Hey Tish, how are you? I'm glad to see you here. Ooh, excuse me. All right. I had to brush out some of that brown, you guys. Did too much. Let me add it over here. We're just doing a one and done eye look with the NATASHA Denona Mini Eye Sculpt. And I'm using the brown shade all over the eye here with Sonia's T6. Tonight's look is simple on the eye because I'm irritated that this bronzer didn't work. And for $64, it's disappointing. And I feel like if you put a shade chart out there and I read the shade chart and I know that I fall in between A and B of the range, that it should work. And I mean, who's sitting at these tables? You know, like, do we have some consumers at the tables getting to try these products before they're launched? You know, or coming in and actually getting shade matched off of human beings. Just saying. It's annoying. All right, I'm going under the lower lash line with the same shadow. Noe says, old, you know, men. I mean, it's cool for old white men to be at the table. We need some old black men at the table, some, you know, white women, black women at the table. We need some black folk at the table. We all deserve a seat at these tables. We're buying these products just as much as anybody else. You're ordering the Chanel foundation Friday. You're going to love it. It's a beautiful foundation. Okay, I'm missing something. Brittany says that you would think people of color are aliens the way we're alienated. Listen, we could talk all night about that because I'm just saying, everything I suggest has been fire. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Thank you so much, Tish. It is purposely misleading. I'm like, you literally put a shade chart out there that said, if you wear the foundation, and I on purposely opened my foundation tonight because I wanted to be as, thorough as I could be. You said this foundation between X and A and B shades should wear this bronzer. Okay, cool. I'm shade 5 in the foundation. I fall within the range. It does nothing for my skin tone. And I applied it with 2 different brushes. Hold on. I'm sorry, I missed something. Letitia said, girl, the way I was discriminated against today for being Latina. Listen, I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm so sorry. Sylvia said she just got off the phone with her SA to let her know that she will not be purchasing that Dior bronzer tomorrow. I am so glad I was able to help. I really am, because it's for you guys, it's for me to know, can these products work for us, I'm glad to be in a position to where I'm able to pick things up to test for you all. And I'm also disappointed that it didn't work. All right, I'm going in and I'm just gonna clean up my brow real quick. I'm gonna just fill in here with the Colé On Point Precision Brow Pencil. This is in the shade 1B. Matches my hair color perfectly. I mean, like for me, I have not tried the Lancome bronzer. No. For me, it's like, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. If you are going to be a brand, right, that has a huge range of foundations, for instance, let's just take that for example, and you provide foundations for every single skin tone, let's just say, then how is it that you cannot get a bronzer for your range? You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. And then it's like, if we, meaning people of color, right? Only, I mean, I don't know how, I don't, if I only purchase products from Danessa, if I only purchase products from Colé, I would lose a lot of my audience, because a lot of you all shop the luxury brands, right? And I'm not saying that I'm doing that. What I'm saying is, is that I would really need to take a long, hard look and figure out, okay, if I'm gonna change my purchasing, excuse me. If I'm gonna change my purchasing, right, brand wise, right, then I'm gonna need to figure out how I can still be a channel for everyone. If that makes, I don't know if that makes sense. I think you guys understand what I'm saying. Oh, girl, Victoria Beckham bronzer is my number 1. She's sitting right here. And that is a good, I'm going to pull her out and compare her to this Dior one. I'm not as eloquent a speaker, so forgive me, because I know what I'm trying to say, and I just hope it doesn't come off the wrong way. You need my suggestions on more Victoria Beckham beauty products? The eyeliners are amazing. I haven't tried any of her lip products. And I just messed up my brow. I don't even think I care about the eyebrows tonight. But since I already started them, let me try to get at least. I'm gonna wipe my eyebrows off. I'm not even gonna worry about them tonight. I'm a little heated. I'm a little heated. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's just do this. Okay. Let's take Vive's bronzer. Okay. Let's take Victoria Beckham's bronzer. All right. Let me find her. This is Vive. Dior. We're going to make this all about the bronzer. I'm done. I'm done with my face. I'm so over it. Okay. Oh, the lip real quick is the Hourglass Lippy, you guys. So this is the face for tonight. Don't let me forget mascara. We're going to do mascara, but I want to do some swatches real fast. Victoria, where are you? Okay, let me grab her. Okay. And we'll swatch Armani while we at it, because these are the four that I use mostly. All right. Let's wipe off this. And this way, Colé mascara, you know she right here. Let's hear it for the girl. She's right here. We will use her. Oh, let's see. Melissa says that the Makeup Forever bronzer in espresso. Okay, I'll have to try that. I haven't tried any of the bronzers from Makeup Forever. All right. I do love it. Girl, I got 3 tubes unopened, okay? We will never be without Colé up in this house, okay? Just saying. Okay. I'm letting my arm dry a little bit. I just wiped it off with a baby wipe. So let's do the mascara while we wait for the arm to dry. This is the Colé Lash Lengthening Mascara. This is a $19 mascara, and it is an amazing one. I did wear it this morning, and I'm going to put it on for you all right now as well. If you haven't tried it, it is beautiful, and I highly recommend it. Hey, girl, hey. It is 12 of you guys in here tonight. I thank you so much. Please do not forget to give me some hearts, you guys, some likes. And when the live is over, please don't forget to like and comment it as well, on it as well. Please do share it also with anyone that you feel could benefit from it. I stole that little spiel from Noelle. I like how she says that. If anybody could benefit from watching, please send it over to them. And if you shop my links, I highly, highly appreciate you doing so. Everything that I earn is reinvested here into the channel. You guys, this mascara is everything at $19. Okay, period. This mascara loves me. It does. And I love it back. I really do. I love it all the way back. We're going to swatch these mascaras. I mean, these mascaras. We're going to swatch these bronzers. Noelle says she doesn't remember even saying that, but thanks for the shout out. I stole some lines from you too. I love that. We're all going to start sounding like each other when we all go live. That's so funny. It's so true. Listen, this mascara is everything. Maria, you should do a live on Instagram. It's so much fun. It really is. And you can download it and upload it to YouTube. That's what I do. Oh, Tish, thank you. Let me know what you need. You know I will send it over to you. I appreciate all your support. And I'm so proud of you. You guys congratulate Tish on her new position. Uh-oh, Melissa says she's adding this mascara to her list. Please do. As you can see, it is layerable, buildable. It does not flake, and I absolutely love it. And you can save, do I have 15%, I believe is my code. And it's Sunsaray15 on their website. Or you can wait until the Sephora sale and get 20% off if you're a Rouge member. You can also shop it at Sephora. I mean, it's $19, so it's a good buy on sale or not. Okay, so the look is done, you guys. I still look fire, okay? She's still cute, but she is irritated, okay? Let's get into these bronzer swatches. So let's do what we came here to do first. The Dior Forever Nude Bronze shade number 40, the deepest shade in their jumbo bronzer. It's right here if you don't see it. It's right there. Maria, yes, it does work. If they use their app, as long as they click your link before it goes to the app, it works. Okay, that was the Dior. Then let's do Victoria Beckham Beauty. This is the deepest in the Victoria Beckham. And I'm just going to swatch the deepest shade. Okay, that's the Victoria Beckham. Let me do another swatch of that on top. Yep, Tish, that is the deepest in the Dior. Unfortunately. Then the Vive will go with the deepest in this duo. Vive is killing it. I don't care what nobody say. Okay? Vive is killing the game. Okay? Then we have Victoria Beckham does show more with a brush. You're absolutely right. Then we have the Armani Beauty in shade 120. Oh, Melissa, that bronzer is fire. I'm telling you, don't hesitate. I want to try more of her products, and she is on Shop My, so I have an affiliate link with her brand, and soon they'll be gifting to us in the U.S. at some point. They messaged me the other day and said that they will be having gifting in the U.S. So I cannot wait to try more of her products. I'm going to be placing an order hopefully soon for the Balm. I've seen it and I want to try it. Okay, and this is the Armani bronzer in the shade 120. And this is the deepest in the Armani. Let me give another swatch of that. All right, so this is the Dior in shade 40. This is Victoria Beckham Beauty in the shade 5. This is the Vive bronzer in the deepest shade of the duo. And this is the Armani bronzer in 120. Oh, NARS. Yes, let me get NARS. This is NARS shade 8. I forgot. I can't be leaving. Okay, NARS behind. This is NARS shade 8. Come on, NARS. Maria says the Vive looks purple. It's beautiful on the skin. I have shade 7 and 6 too in that NARS brown. Where's the face palette? Let me grab the what am I doing? Let me grab the Laguna face palette so I can swatch shade 6. And let me see. Shade 7 is hiding somewhere, but I'll swatch shade 6. Ooh, I can't open this. Hold on. Oh, I'm getting played tonight. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. So this is shade 6 in the NARS one. This is shade 8. So I already swatched shade 8. We'll swatch shade 6 for you guys. So even this shade is deeper than that Dior. So let's go down the list again, because I'm gonna cut this down for real for someone. Okay, so here we go. Dior Forever Nude Bronzer, shade 40. Okay. Victoria Beckham Beauty, shade 5, the deepest side of the duo. Vive Bronze, Vive Modern Bronze in the duo Deep. Okay, so this is the deepest of the two. So this is Deep 2. Then we have the Armani bronzer in 120, NARS bronzer in shade 8, and then the NARS Laguna shade 8 and NARS Laguna shade 6. So hopefully this is going to be helpful to someone. Chantecaille needs a makeover for deep skin because their stuff does not work. It doesn't, Maria. And I don't have shade 8. I mean, I don't have Goa, but my friend Jamila has Goa, and I've seen her swatch it, and we're about the same shade. It doesn't work. And that's unfortunate because Chantecaille's products are beautiful. We can use their skincare, but what about everything else, you know? And I actually reached out to them, to one of their directors. Ooh, I did not even know my strap was showing. Sorry, guys. Via direct messaging, and they never responded to me. It's been almost 2.5 years since I sent that message. And it's very unsettling that I couldn't even get a boo back from them, you know? You want me to use Vive to contour? I'll do it on the nose just so you guys can see it. Sure, I can do that for you so you can see it. Melissa says it's reassuring to see that we have options. Not enough, but we have something to work with. And this doesn't even include people of color-owned brands. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's sad. You know, it's like I was sharing not too long ago. When I first started wearing makeup not too long ago, not first started, but when I got back into it, Chantecaille was one of those brands that everyone was raving about. So I purchased their Lord help, I don't even remember what it's called. The powder. What is it called? I can't remember. But it's an amazing powder. And I love it. I mean, I still love it. I just stopped purchasing it because I didn't see any growth in their inclusivity. So you guys see how much this blends out? This is the Vive Modern Bronze Deep number 2. It's in their Deep Bronzer Duo. And Tish asked me to use this to contour, so I thought I'd just go in on the nose with it. It blends out very nicely. And it's also reasonably priced, in my opinion. You know what I would love? Jamie just released some hoodies, and I want one. They're so stinking cute. All right. So when I do contour, I don't really try to change the structure of my nose. And this is making me look a little narrow because I did it too close up here. So I'm just going back over with my concealer brush to blend it out some. but it's definitely a pretty product. You like that, Tish? Yeah, it can be contour or bronzer for sure. Let's give you all a look at the final look. The lippy again is my Hourglass Phantom Volumizing Gloss that I've been using the last like few lives, you guys. I don't leave home without this product. And this one's almost gone. This is in the shade Wander. Tish says she loves it. Thank you. Turned out beautifully. Thanks, Noelle. All right, let me give you guys a look. So that is the final look. And I appreciate you guys for being here. Once again, I'm going to link everything that I used tonight in the description box below. So if you're watching on YouTube, everything's there. If you're watching on Instagram, it'll be linked in the stories after the live, and it will be linked in the broadcast channel. If you guys are not a part of my broadcast channel, please do join it, because all the deals that I get, whether it be fashion, whether it be beauty, it all goes there. If you all ever are looking to shop and you need a link for any retailer, it doesn't matter who, what, where, let me know and I'd be happy to see if I have a link for that retailer. It does not have to be beauty related. And again, everything that I earn is reinvested into the channel. So I want to thank you guys for being here. Again, if you're watching on Instagram and you're not already following me, please do. We'd love to have you a part of the community. If you're watching on YouTube, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And on both platforms, you guys turn your notification bells on, and you can be notified the next time I upload content. Go ahead and also drop me a comment. I love interacting with you guys, and I will see you guys again in the next live or video. Bye.